How's it going, everyone? The Trout91 here for some Call of Duty Ghosts action. I was lucky enough to get the opportunity to record some Call of Duty Ghosts at Eurogamer yesterday, and I am bringing to you today the multiplayer map CHASM and my thoughts about it and some possible tips for when the game releases that you could use yourself. So this map, it's got a lot of different levels to it. It's got the higher ground, it's got the lower ground. There's actually a subway you can enter to use for flanks. It's a map that looks a lot bigger than it actually is, but at the same time there are parts where you have to do a lot of running, which is why I would probably suggest using a submachine gun class with agility, which is basically lightweight in this game, sleight of hand. There's also a perk that helps you reload while sprinting, which is very helpful. As far as things like dexterity or stock, I'm not 100% sure what is going on with those kind of things right now. Simply because this game is not the full build. This is just the, I can't remember what build it is, but it's a very early build. It's one that was at Gamescom. You have to bear in mind that there's other perks and attachments that will come out eventually, and there are a lot of different routes through this map. It's one of those maps that you constantly have to be looking around behind you, and it's never been more important to have and utilize the sound in this game, because there are so many different entrances and exits that people will come from all sorts of directions. Especially on Domination, the spawns are a little bit erratic, and because of how erratic they are, the flag cats will change very, very quickly and very often. And it means that spawns will always be flipping and changing, and you can't really tell where exactly people are, which can be a little bit annoying, and you have to be very careful. So usually that's why I just sat on this B flag. I was like, I'm probably going to get hit from all sorts of angles, so I'm just going to stay on this B flag and pick up kills and points and make sure my team wins. And that's what I did. I used the Vector CQB. It's probably the best submachine gun on the game, although we've only had access to two of them, that and the MTAR. The assault rifles do have their place on this map. There are a lot of lines of sight, especially in the higher ground of the buildings. The underground subway can also be utilized for the assault rifles, but it's not exactly necessary. I would certainly recommend bringing your submachine gun or shotgun. They prove to be pretty decent in this kind of map, as I pick up a beautiful little double kill there for the SATCOM. The SATCOM UAV is very useful. There is a perk that will counter it, which a lot of people seem to run, so if you're not using it, you can get punished quite easily, because a lot of people do run the SATCOMs, especially in this build. The support streaks and the assault streaks all had SATCOMs in it, very similar to Modern Warfare Freestyle, so it was like 3 kills in a row for the assault, and then 4 points for the support. There was also the specialist kill streaks, which hasn't actually been unveiled as to what it is. It was there, but it wasn't selectable. It didn't tell you much about it. Basically, it just told you we're going to get perks for kills and points and stuff like that. So, hopefully there'll be more of an update on that in the coming month or two until release, and we might actually get to see what that's all about, because I know a lot of people are excited about it. But yeah, this is my gameplay on the CHASM. CHASM, it's a fun map. It's probably one of my favorite maps of all of the ones that I played. There's also Strike Zone, Octane, and Whiteout. Whiteout being a large snow map, Octane being a small petrol station map that you should have seen in the adverts and the promotional stuff. And there was also Strike Zone, which is the one where you can get the Chem Strike, which is it's not the nuke, but it's like you get a field order. Those blue briefcases you might be seeing on the screen, you pick them up. You have to do a task like get a double kill or get a headshot or melee someone, and you'll get an extra care package with a kill streak in it. And it is only available on Strike Zone as well. I thought I would just reinforce that. So yeah, that's that. I'm pretty happy with this game. It feels very fast, very smooth, quite exciting. This build is actually a very, very early build, so I imagine once the full game comes out, it will be a lot smoother. And the guard dog kill streak is actually quite funny, watching this dog just jump out and kill people. And when you get a kill, it actually says martyr dog, which is quite funny. You know, who doesn't enjoy their lame puns? But anyway, this is the end of the video. I'm going to leave you with the final kill count being a double dog kill. Yes, that is some super dog cheese right there. But if you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like rate and share it around with anyone who you think might be interested in watching it, and I'll see you later. Peace out.